Welcome back, everybody, to Age of Calamity, episode 23. On the last episode, we had driven the Yiga clan out of their hideout in the Gerudo Desert, or if not driven them out, then we've at least launched a big old raid on them. Off-screen, between episodes, I did farm up some materials. In particular, I see these missions, these trial missions for Maz Koshia. So I figured we'd work on some of those on this episode. Let's do some of the other side quests first, because I get the impression that we're going to unlock Maz Koshia and then probably do like a combat mission with him. So, yeah, let's go do some of these other side quests. Dusty Desert Road. Followers of the Great Fairies have decided to construct a road that spans all of the way from Gerudo Town to the Great Fairy Fountain. Help the workers keep cool in the scorching desert sun. Yeah, right? Even in the staggering heat of Gerudo Desert, the workers could stay cool as they constructed the road. Though much work remains, they are on track to complete the project in good time. And that earned us 2 bonus hearts for the Great Fairies. That's good. Faster stasis use, that'd be good. Researchers trying to develop an upgrade for stasis have come up empty-handed. Guardian parts might give them a hint, but how could they have possibly attain those? Well, we've got some laying around. Within days of receiving the ancient materials, researchers announced a new upgrade for stasis. More than the items themselves, your show of support made all the difference. Excellent. That's good. What now? Oh yes, this is what I needed the key swings for. A swarm of keys has shown up at the Spear training ground. Students are so busy fighting the creatures they can't focus on their studies. Link has been tasked with warding them off somehow. Okay. So long to the days of swatting these pesky keys away. Link built a scare keys and placed it at the training ground entrance, and now the creatures won't dare approach. Well, alright then. That's a concept I hadn't considered. But hey, if it works. What else is there? Something for Mipha. We want to do that. To celebrate Mipha's appointment as champion, a grand festival is being held in Zora's domain. Collect some luminous stones to add a splash of color to the proceedings.
I am stronger then?
In the soft light of the many luminous stones, Mipha herself seemed to glow. When a festival had reached a close, she apparently took one as a memento and used it to adorn her living quarters. That's a bonus heart for Mipha. How adorable. A recipe might be nice. If I can select it. There we go. A girl you met in your travels is homesick for Kakariko Village. Concoct a new dish that will remind her of home. Earn a recipe for carrot stew. After trial and error, you came up with a recipe for carrot stew. Kakariko Village loves its carrots, and so did the girl. She's homesick no longer, and you have a new recipe. Charge special per enemy KO. Interesting. That might be useful. Especially on missions where we have to, like, it's a bunch of big enemies coming at us. One of the Koroks is upset because, no matter how hard they spin their leaf, they can't seem to fly like their siblings. They should try using fire to create an updraft. That'll get them off the ground. Let's try it. And hopefully don't set them on fire. Riding on eddies of warm air above the crackling fire, the Koroks sailed through the sky with ease. With practice, they became an expert. They even taught Hestu a bit about the art of flying. Hey, good for you, little buddy. Daruk's got something up here. The Gorons want to offer Goron-style massages as an amenity for miners up on Death Mountain. Help amass funds to build a massage parlor to soothe the workers' stiff shoulders. Yeah, right. The Goron City massage parlor opened for business. The first client to get a massage was the great Daruk himself. With his muscles loosened up, he was sure to fight even better. 2 bonus hearts for Daruk. That's good. If I ever use him again, which I probably won't. It's still good to do this stuff. I do want to, like, do all the side missions if possible. Safety inspectors have determined that many outposts lack buoys for people to use in the event of a flood. Maybe you can provide a substitute of some kind? Let's give it a try. The Octorok material is made for perfect flotation devices. Between the original buoys and your own monster-made alternatives, all the outposts are now well equipped for an emergency. Excellent. 2 bonus hearts for Zelda. That is good. I noticed there is this up here, but we need, yeah, the star fragments for it. No can do just yet. You've seen bokoblins cooking many times from afar. They roast meat to succulent perfection. How? Learn their technique by getting much closer. Spying quietly isn't really an option. Increase slots for cooking by 1. That's interesting.
For once, you've done well.
Shh. Just shut your mouth, Rivali. Jesus. By getting so close to bokoblins, you learn the secrets of exquisite roasting. Prep the meat, adjust the heat. There's so much to know about cooking, so learn more each day. Awesome. So I guess I can have 2 meal effects in a battle at a given time, which I think I misspoke at one point in one episode. I don't remember where or when, but I think I was under the impression that they worked like potion effects in the definitive edition of Hyrule Warriors, where like they only gave you those effects when you cook, like when you drink the potion, or in this case, eat the meal. But I've kind of gotten the sense that it's more like it's just a passive bonus for the whole episode or the whole mission you're doing, which is good if that's the case. The Trial of Monsters. As words written in light appear before your eyes, a voice from nowhere relates the same. Only those who pass through the door of the Trial of Monsters may seek our power. Ooh, mysterious.
Impressive.
When you offered the materials, the words of light changed. The voice said, "You have done well to pass through the door of the Trial of Monsters. Now we grant you part of our power." Hey! Got a token of gratitude from the people of Gerudo. Wow, lots of goodies. 20 of rock salt, volt fruit, hydromelon, and palm fruit. That's good stuff. Thank you. And then second one from Maz Koshia, the Trial of the Mighty Foe. As words written in light appear before your eyes, a voice from nowhere relates the same. Only those who pass through the door... Oh, okay, it's the same thing as before. Let's do it.
Beautiful work.
When you offered the materials, the words of light changed. The voice said, "You have done well to..." Okay, yeah, these are just exactly the same, except the trial names are swapped out. Only those that pass through the trial stones. Well, we got the stones for it. When you offered the materials, the words of light changed. Done well, trial stones, etc. Let's go and do that. Curious to see how Maz Koshia works. Trial of the Ancients. Hey, 2 star fragments. That's good. Well. I don't know. Haven't seen much need to use these just yet. So, oops. Maybe later. Recipes, that is. I am fully aware that I could probably... Ooh, you've proven to possess the power of a true hero. Yay! I could probably make better use of those recipes, but I just haven't seen fit up until this point. Ooh, spooky! In the name of the goddess Hylia, I offer this trial. Oh! That caught me off guard. Defeat Monk Maz Koshia. Yeah, right? Princess of the Jora, show me your resolve. Hey, that's kind of cool, where it changes, I imagine it changes what he says depending on who you're fighting as. Darn it. I'd have to hit his weak point cage with the bombs. Owie! I've been experimenting with that, and it actually seems to be pretty effective, at least on most types of enemies. That'll work. Well fought. Hey, that worked. Just kind of chipping down a little bit. That went well. And he only took off like a fourth of my health gauge. That's good. Oh, that doesn't look good. I really should have known that that would happen at some point. There's a lot of things that I really should be expecting, but just don't because I'm not thinking about it. Oh well. Oh, whiff the timing on that a little bit. It's alright. He's almost dead anyway. Dang it. Oof, nuts. I really should know better than to try to get those dodges. Like, as in, put myself in the way of the weapon swings so that I can dodge out of the way and get the flurry rush. You've proven your competence. Neat! I will lend you my power. May the goddess protect you. Well, thank you, sir, and thank you for the spear. Alright. I guess that's just more fodder for... Actually, I think the light scale trident has hit level 20. Garuda Scimitar, high resell. That's good. Alright. Monk Maz Koshia, conduit of the goddess, a powerful Sheikah monk from 10,000 years past. He's one of the few who received a revelation from the goddess Hylia. He has awaited the chosen hero's arrival within the Shrine of Trials. Alright. Opened up some side missions. Quite a few side missions, actually. Trial of Pumagnite. Okay, it's happening again. Strands of light coalesce into words, forming a cryptic message. You have conquered an otherworldly trial, proof of your triumph, and a gift from the earth. +1 bonus hearts for Maz Koshia. Sure, why not? We've got the materials. Oh, I can barely understand what he's saying. You offered up the materials and the words of light change. You have done well to overcome the trial. We bestow blessings upon this abundant land. Well, good. Bonus heart is good. And we got stuff from people of Faron. Faron. I've never been sure how to pronounce it. I think it's more like Faron, because it's Japanese, maybe? I don't know. Still, got a bunch of goodies. Yeah, let's do some of these side missions for Monk Maz Koshia first before we do his trial, just to get him a little bit more buff. You have conquered another world. Oh, another prove your stuff. I can't understand it. Trial Tutsuwa Nima. You offered up the materials and the words of light changed. You have overcome the triumph. We bestow upon you the gift of boldness. A bonus combo. Well, that's good. Hey, and stuff from the people of Akala. Wow. Does seem like they give you quite a few materials. Those are good. Right, give more proof. Another bonus combo. That's good. Anything else down here? Whoops. Yeah. Muojin. Bonus combo again. That's good. But these bonus combos are good. That's kind of part of my problem with characters like Zelda and Hestu, is they just don't have the combos when you start with them to make up for their slowness. I've never been sure how to pronounce any of the trials in Breath of the Wild, and it seems that all of the ones for Maz Koshia are trial names. Yeah, another one. Gift of trees, fruits, etc. You offered up the material, bestow blessings upon this land. Another bonus heart, excellent. Is there anything else we can do for him? Is this saying that I can do this? Yeah. Proof of your triumph and a token of endurance. And he gets a special attack gauge. That is good. Neat. Yeah, don't get me wrong, the voice effect it's cool, but I can't understand a word he's saying. So I guess let's go ahead and do the monk's training. Restricted allies, time limited. Yeah, shouldn't be too big a problem, I think. Curious to see how Maz Koshia is going to work as a combatant. Alright, so I've read the little blurb. It said, my strong attacks can summon relics from which I can absorb energy, then break them to absorb their power. Like that, I assume. And I see one of the things is lit up. Oof, that seems pretty good. And then I can break it, apparently? Do I just keep smacking it until it goes away? Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to do some training with that off screen. Because that seems like it could actually be pretty powerful. Ouch. I think he poked me. Interesting. Oh. That'll do. Okay, so that summoned the shrine. Now, am I supposed to break the shrine? Do I understand that right? No. Maybe? I don't know. I don't know how this works. Okay, that one I heard. He said the shrine awaits. Okay, so I used the rune that I absorbed to grow. I read that in the little blurb. And I assume that the more runes you've absorbed, the longer you can stay giant and do extra damage. Something like that. Oh, yeah. It's definitely going to have to be one of those where I gotta, like, learn exactly how it works. Like Impa, really. Even makes the little you uncovered a shrine sound. All is for Hyrule. Indeed. Okay, so now... Ooh. 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 Owie. So I think I have a 4 combo. That brings up the shrine. What just happened? Why did I get hearts? Okay. So, yeah, that's my 1 combo, is it breaks the electricity orb. And then... No? I guess it's just 1 attack is when you become big. Oh, I'm so confused. I think I've got the hang of it, but I really want to, like, just test it. Just keep testing it to make sure. So, yeah, probably after this episode, I'll, oh, that's pretty cool. That's his dash. Yeah, I'll go into the meditative training thing and just practice with that, because I think he might actually be pretty good. He feels pretty good, anyway. He's a little slow, but he makes up for it in powerful attacks and good range. So, yeah, I think he might be viable. Anyway, Bands of Enlightenment, loops given to monks who have achieved a higher rank. These include functions similar to a Sheikah Slate, allowing the wearer to command a wide variety of ancient relics. Very nice. Yeah, we got our first time drops. Alright, so let's see what else there is available for us at present. I see a combat mission. You know what? I feel like I want to do this one again. The fight with Vanaboris. So, yeah, let's go pursue the Yiga clan. I do feel like controlling the Divine Beast is a lot, or at least controlling Von Boris was better once I turned off the motion controls. So, unfortunate, but at least now I won't be pulling off to the side anymore, hopefully. Alright, now let's try not to fail this one. Go forth, Von Boris, we will rend them to pieces. Hell yeah, sister. Let's go ruin somebody's day. Or a lot of people's day in this case. About 3,000 people's day. Lightning Onslaught. Yeah, let's try this, see what happens. Cool. And they're all dead. Yeah, I find the ones with these like shield barrier things to be much better. I want to say that Rudania is the only one that doesn't have like this like straight up barrier thing, but it does have like it can grab projectiles and throw them back, but it doesn't cut it compared to these shields that just automatically intercept everything that they throw at me as long as I keep it up. I still haven't quite figured out what the energy meter thing in the top left signifies. Alright, let's get into a big old crowd and pull off one of these. Hopefully that'll do something. Yeah, got a few of them. Yeah, because as long as I don't like fire my weapons too fast, they can't hit me. Which is good, because I'm not very good at this just yet. Oh. I had hoped to be able to turn over in that direction. Oh well. Not a big deal, I think. Princess is giving all she has. I owe it to her to do the same. Yeah. Alright, let's get right in the middle of this big old crowd. Or at least close to the middle. And let them have it. That was effective, I think. Oh, a Molduga. Fun. How'd that taste? Is it dead? It's dead. Okay, good. I think I want to head off over in this direction and do another big lightning onslaught. Let's try that. Press our advantage. Yeah, I would say having a giant Deathwalker is an advantage worth pressing. Just die. The Blade Masters sure are resilient. I'll give him that much. Oh, those guys should absolutely have died. I guess it's only in front of Naboris that'll get lightninged. Like this, perhaps. It's super effective, TM. There we go. This is actually going a lot better than, for instance, the one with Rudania and Ruta went. Except now I gotta do some cleanup, because I'm still missing about 120 something kills. Or 120 odd kills, I guess. Okay. Maybe that'll do it. I was trying to chase that Molduga, but no such luck. But that's okay, because we did it. Hey, overkill! 3,003 kills! I did it! Cool. I got some meat for some reason. Not that I'm complaining. Alright. Sure. Let's go ahead and do some more stuff in the Gerudo Desert, I guess. Defend the sands. Alright, yeah. And then... Yeah.
Is everyone safe?
Oops. No. There we go. You all know the drill by now. So, what are we actually doing? Defeat Suga. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Alright. Yiga Blade Masters have begun an assault. Well, let them try. Oh, it's one of those missions. I getcha. Fight fair, not at all. You know what? Agreed. How honorable of you, Suga. Very unlike the Yiga clan. I'll banish you from this plane of existence. Oh my goodness. It's gonna banish me from the Shadow Realm? Or to the Shadow Realm, rather? Alright, well, this is going well so far. He's already a third of the way dead. Oh! Oh, thank goodness. I mean, that was skill. I meant to do that. I'm still not very good at that. Oh no, oh no. Okay, good. And that actually didn't do any damage. I guess that was, like, just his attempt to stagger me. Oh no, you don't. Indeed. So... is Suga the only one? I can't imagine. Because, like, that'd be a little too easy, almost. Because, I mean, not that Yiga, or not that Suga himself is a particularly easy opponent, but it takes a really long time for them to break down a stronghold like that. So, especially for someone as high-powered as Mipha is, oh, wait, that, okay, that really was it. I thought it'd pop up with more enemies. But no, it was just defeat Suga before the stronghold falls. Go for the head, as it were. Should do some fusion. I'm gonna do that. Cool. Oh, they keep appearing. Not that more content is bad, but I just don't know if I'm going to be able to squeeze them all into a less than an hour-long episode. That's okay. Yeah, I'm going to do some fusion real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, I think that'll do for the fusion. Did a little bit for Maz Koshia, and some for Mipha's harvester weapon that I'm going to use to farm if need be. So I guess Chief of the Dunes battle? I mean, this is where I would expect the Molduga to be, so yeah, I see it in the main enemies list there. Alright, so I guess it's just kill the Molduga within the time limit? Possibly? Let's find out. New objective, defeat many enemies. Okay, let's do that. Perhaps it would have been better for me to use my harvester weapon, since Mipha is such a high level that I'm not actually concerned about needing to do as much damage as possible. That being said, though, there is a time limit on most of these, so maybe it is still good that I keep my damage output high unless I really need the materials, which I haven't just yet. Most of what I've needed I've been able to purchase with my huge supply of rupees. Haven't really suffered in terms of rupees either. There's a little cluster over here. Let's go and take these guys out. I haven't been able to tell, like, do I have to actually blow up the trees in order to harvest the wood? I don't think so. Like, it looks like they'll kind of harvest themselves after a while. Maybe, possibly. I don't know. Either way, I haven't really been struggling with gathering wood, and even if I do, it's pretty easy to come by, so not my concern at this point. My concern is that there's a Molduga due to show up here pretty soon. Although, my fights with those have been going pretty well, actually.
I cannot bear. Full impact.
Ah, darn it. That's alright. Oh! That's less alright. Come here. Oh! Oh! I screwed it up. That's... Sometimes the game is very forgiving about the timing on the Cryonis one, but only sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't care what I think, it just does whatever it wants anyway. Cannot withstand our strength. Very liberal use of the word "our" on that one. Yeah, it looks like most of this segment's just gonna be just plow my way through this whole batch of enemies. Goodbye. No, 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 no. Fire Moblin has appeared. Alrighty. Okay. Oh, I've done it, she says, while immediately getting smacked in the face with a giant sword. Heal myself up, keep his weak point open. That should do it. Yeah. Even her chip damage against those guys is still pretty good at this point. I don't know how much, like, just her level plays into that, because the light scale trident itself does, like, I think I want to say it's, like, close to 60 damage, which is, like, the highest I've seen on one so far, which makes sense. It's pretty much on the same level as the Master Sword, in terms of its just sheer power, but the Master Sword is much lower level, so one would expect that. But even still, like, on top of the 60 damage is the fact that she's currently almost level 62, like, add damage on top of that? I'm not sure. More importantly, does that mean that when I go to farm with my other spear, is that going to be, like, is that going to keep my really good damage output? Yeah, let's just use this.
I cannot bear.
That went well. If nothing else, it's a really good way to get Bokoblin trophies. Hey, she leveled up. Good. There it is. What's up, buddy? Yeah, let's do this.
I cannot bear. Full impact.
There we go. Come on, get it? Nope. Let's just burst damage it down, hopefully. Maybe that's not the most effective strategy, but it'll work. And with all the Bokoblins around here, it's not like it'll be hard to regain my special attack. Let's see, can I... No, pretty sure I knew that. Oh, that's not good. That's... Oh, hey, that works. Okay, I'll take it. Come on. Special attack. There we go. Now, hopefully, once I get its weak point gauge down, that should kill it. Assuming I can even... There we go. Cool. That was interesting. Played the special attack animation even though it canceled the actual special attack. Alright. 750 rupees. Good stuff. Number of spears to use. It's good. And it's good. All good. Okay, and then he wants me to go up here to a show of strength. Oh man, and I still got another one floating around, don't I? Yeah, this one here. Well, hopefully these will be the last two, and then we can call it an episode. I I know these are probably going to get kind of long, just because I'm trying to break it up into segments of side missions and then story missions, but let's see how it goes. Dawdling is going to do us no good, so yeah. You know what? Let's try cooking. Just a little bit. Special attack charge rate +7. That sounds pretty good. Yeah, let's do that. And then, oh Mifa, you're so cute. And then how about rupees +20?
Delicious.
All right. So I assume that that will give me those buffs for the duration of the battle. But I don't know if it's just one battle or what. Alright. I think let's fight the Hinox first. He'll be the easier one. For a given value. Easier, anyway. Ow. He says while immediately getting butt stomped. Oh, and here's the Lionel anyway. Joy. Ouch! Oh, it never ends. Oh, this is actually pretty bad. Oh, did that count? I think it counted. Good. Ouch. Oh my god, Lionel, fuck off, please. Oh, this is really not good. Oh, I screwed that up. Yikes, okay. Let's just do that. Hey, that did some damage to the Hinox's eye. That helps. Trying to keep an eye on the Hinox at the or the Lionel at the same time. It's not going well, I must admit. Admittedly, I should have gone for the Lionel first because the Hinox would be slower to join the battle, but it's a bit light now. Or at least in theory, it would be slower to join the battle. I guess I didn't realize they were close enough together to, like, notice the battle. Oh well, I think I got it. Now that the Hinox is dead, I can focus on the Lionel. And camera willing, shouldn't be too hard. Oof, alright. Yeah, this is a little janky fighting this little cannon here. Oh well. Have some of that. Oh, that worked out nicely. Hey! Alright. That got a little hairy there for a minute. Especially with the Lionel just kind of attacking me. On the side of the Hinox. Yeah, that pretty much sucked is what I'm saying. But we did it! We did it, everyone. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. Mifa's fine. And we got some stuff. Cool. Great. That's what I wanted. Fine, I got a copy of that. Let's just get rid of that one. Because the other one will at least give me a little bit more XP. Okay. Well, I think that was the closest I've come to dying in a while. Alright. And Feast for Wizrobes. Yikes. Well, let's do this one more, and regardless of what happens, this will be the last mission that we do on this episode. It's already getting kind of long. Not that the episodes haven't been long so far. It's just I'd like to try to keep them... Oops. Ow. I'd like to try to keep them under an hour.
Full impact.
Yeah, I screwed that up. Oh well. Wow, super screwed that up.
Full impact.
Let's see, is he still... Nope. Oh well. He's still taking you just a ton of damage just from Mipha's regular attacks, so it doesn't really matter. I guess this is now an opportunity to test my hypothesis that since they're fire, they take extra damage from Mipha as a water character. But the game hasn't made a big deal about elemental statuses of characters themselves. So, I mean, those Wizrobes went down super fast, but I don't know if that's just because Wizrobes are chumps or because they're fire and Mipha's water. So, let's see if these guys make a difference. I'll have to look at the footage after the fact, but I feel like the electric ones are slightly more resilient. It would make sense.
It is done.
And truth be told, it's not like it's making too much of a difference. Like, the fact that I can't notice just by looking at it is evidence enough that, like, it's not worth worrying about on the whole, I think. Even in the definitive edition of Hyrule Warriors, where, like, it explicitly said, these characters are good because of their elements and the elements of the enemies in the field. Like, even then, it really didn't make much of a difference, I found. I just used Twilight Midna for everything because she was my girl in that game, just like Mipha's my girl here. Ow! Excuse me. It's rude to freeze me while I'm busy not wanting to be frozen. Well, he's just dead. Oops. Ah, darn it.
Full impact.
Easy peasy. Ice Wizrobe, more like bad at the video game. Ha, got him. Alright. I'm also thinking I might turn up the difficulty a little bit, because I mean, Mipha in particular is so high level that I'm just kind of blasting through everyone and everything. But at the same time, I'm not sure I'd care enough. Like, if people really want me to up the challenge a little bit, then yeah, I might, but I think, if anything, it would just make episodes take longer than they already are. Or at the very least, I will get less done in each episode. Just because, like, I don't think it would be much more of a challenge since I have a fairly decent grasp of the game mechanics already, I think. I'm not great by any stretch, but I understand more or less what I'm doing. Oh, is he? Yeah, okay. Yeah. So, with that in mind, then, like, it's not like the game really gets any harder as such, it's just the enemies take longer to kill, and also kill me easier, which would just delay us, so... Probably won't do anything unless people are really interested enough for me to do that, which, I don't know. I don't know if anyone really even cares. Let me go in the comments, like, comment, and subscribe, etc. YouTuber nonsense. I don't care. I'm not here for the YouTube monies, I'm here to have fun. And I hope you are too, and I hope you're all having fun with me. To whomever is watching. There we are. Hopefully that'll get both of them? Yeah. Fire wizards and their allies have appeared. Now, you probably should have showed up earlier when you still had, like, allies to back you up. Oh well, too late now. Didn't it say there was a fire whiz robe in here? All I see is the electric one over there. Am I really that bad at reading? I swear English is my first language, everyone, despite of how often I seem to flub my reading. Maybe it only feels more than it really is. Cool. Why is that a feast for Wizrobes? What are they eating? Fish? Because they're on a river? I don't know. Yeah, nothing I particularly care about. I'm excited for when we get the ability to remove seals and like customize our weapon loadout a little bit more. Yeah. Don't know when exactly that'll happen, but I do know it won't unlock until after we complete a certain story mission. At least a side mission that will unlock it will not unlock until a certain story mission is completed. Can I do it? Yeah, let's just do it real quick. And then... Come on, there we go. You hear that someone is researching Wizrobe rods. Gather materials that will help the researcher with the elemental study of these items. Perhaps the rods have undiscovered powers. Increased rod usage by 1. That sounds actually like it would be better in someone who actually uses the rods. The researcher was able to finish the study. Failed to find any extra powers of the rods. At least you learn more about them and could find rods even more useful in the future. Sure. And then I think we'll go ahead and call out an episode. We'll start the story mission on the next episode, and in the meantime, I'll practice a bit with Maz Koshia because I want to see just how much I like him. So yeah, I hope to see you all there, and thank you all for joining me.